Blessed afternoon to everyone, and welcome to Brewing Live, all new season. This is now episode 129 for mental preparedness in a new landscape of living amidst challenges of our present time. And Brewing Live is a community service of DCAP Copy Republic, our coaching hub, and home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. In partnership with Life Coach Philippines, our heart here is as game changers is to brew mental fitness in your space and help nurture holistic mental health for you and for the people that matters to you. So shout out to all of our kindred coaches out there serving in the corner of the digital space and advancing life coaching ethically and authentically. And of course, giving is a lifestyle and it never goes out of style. The things that we're doing right now here is giving to you the blessings that we have, the learnings that we have, all of the things that we're getting out, and we're giving it in a much different way. At most time when they say you give something at monetary value, or it's focused on there, but giving someone your time, your attention, giving something that your knowledge, your skills, your wisdom is something also that we can also continuously doing. I encourage you to expand your heart as well and supporting the works that we do as we give. Of course, as you receive, you give back to the people that are serving you in the digital space. Please bless us here at the Cup Coffee Republic with your food and beverage order. No, give back, give back, give back. Let's continue to give back while we receive, and we have a handful of delicious vegan meals. We have fresh guyabano and mango juice. Try the mango juice and guyabano juice. I tell you that it's awesome. It's good. The taste is so natural. It's a natural product. Come join us. Coach Rezzhel is in there. You can order in with Coach Rezzhel. Order the mango juice. It's highly recommended. I highly recommend that. We also have no calorie sugar replacement syrup. We have pita chips and mushroom chicharron, which is if you want the crunchiness but being healthy in there. Mushroom chicharron is good for you. What you can do is you have rice in there or fried rice. You can put the mushroom chicharron in there as a healthy option for easy switch if you want to go into healthy eating. I also invite you to join us in the hashtag Save One. Let's Save One campaign against diabetes. During these times of pandemic, especially if getting sick and you have family, friends, and loved ones in there that get sick and goes to the hospital, it's critical for us to be able to manage our insulin. It's something that we need to help other people with diabetes because it is affecting individuals as well when they get sick. It's the first thing that their health is just declining, and as we continue to help them save one life in there, it will you know just bring joy in our heart because we're able to serve and we're able to help save one life. Check out the organic insulin wine and tea that we have available here at Decaf Coffee Republic and know more about how sugar regulation products or regulator products can help you fight the debilitating symptoms of diabetes. So for your favorite and classic comfort food, we also offer a sausage platter, which is I love when I eat the sausage platter or the sausages in the Kapkapa Republic. It reminds me of a fond memories of the past that I have from my childhood when my mom is cooking sausage. It makes you feel warm. It makes you feel joy. It's something that it just keeps you joyful. It just keeps you happy and peaceful at the certain time. And if you're looking for waffles, it's also available. And try the pies. There's an apple pie. There's a mango pie. There is I think there is I forgot the other one, but I know it's pineapple and mango. Mango is my favorite because it's again a fond memory that I have when I eat it. It crumbles, it's just a wonderful feeling. They also have cakes, wraps, and milkshakes, and it's something that you can order right now. You can put that in your doorstep. You don't need to do anything. You just need to call or message Coach Rezzhel or 0917-586-1661. And please do check our FB page here at Decaf Cup Republic for menu of sumptuous meals and refreshing drinks. And connect with Coach Rezzhel on that number, 0917-586-1661, to bring Decaf Cup Republic experience in your space. Order and pick up and delivery are available. Pick up and delivery are available. We are open from 12 noon to 12 midnight for your dine-in and experience. Yeah, 12 noon and 12 midnight. Yeah, so we're being in there. And for other ways to support our community works, you may now give us the stars or love gift through fund transfer. Yeah, and just check out the caption on this the link below, and for the video of this video, for the bank info and also GCash account. If you've joined us for the first time, welcome to the Cup Republic, and thank you for being here. Maraming po salamat. I appreciate your time. You could have been anywhere else, but you choose to stay here and spend time with me, with us here at the Cup Republic, as we continue to learn, as we continue to expand, as we continue to have this knowledge, learn new things for us to be able to live better, have better relationship with our spouse, with our children, with our parents, and other people in the space, and also in the digital space. You may also secret the link of this video and invite your friends and watch with you. You may also tag them in the comment section below. Give them a shout out. Tell them, hey, come and join me. Let's talk about mental fitness today, and mental preparedness. Give them some encouragement, give them some motivation, give them the best message that you can give them, and just acknowledge and express gratitude to the life that they have. Maybe you can remember one thing that they've done for you. They've helped you out in your journey. Maybe they helped you out at work. Give a shout out to your boss as well. Tell them that, hey, maraming salamat, thank you for supporting me, thank you for listening to all the things that I have to say, thank you for letting me know that I'm valuable and I'm doing something much greater than I have been doing before. So give them a shout out in there. For all of those fellow mental model collectors inside the Be Learning Society by Master Coach A, special to mention to all of you, and also special mention to Coach Trisha. Thank you, Coach Trisha, for doing all of those things that you do for the Be Learning Society, for taking care of the VIPs, for taking care of the coaches who are participating, who are joining and learning. Maraming salamat. Coach Trisha is our community lead inside the Be Learning Society. If you want to know more about, if you need support, just let her know. You can message her, or again, you can message Coach Rezzhel. If you are yet to be a smart holder of the Be Learning e-card and you are still missing on the perks that we are enjoying, I am enjoying, and what you will get out of there, well, first, today it's the best time for you to take advantage, take action. Connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to join us in the Be Learning Society. It's a tent maker of Be Learning homes for mental fitness. And you see there in the screen below, you get that e-card. I'm a zero. My card is 011. Yeah, that's 011 is my card. You will enjoy a 5% food and beverage discount from the Cup Republic and get a full access to the Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach A, happening every third Saturday of the month. Plus, you will also get the benefit of a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And what you will get, please save the date. You'll see that in the screen on November 27th, 2021 at 7 p.m. This month's Mental Model Masterclass is scheduled to teach. Master Coach will teach us the Jeff Bezos mental model. I'm looking forward to this. Jeff Bezos mental model. You guys know Jeff Bezos. He is the founder and the CEO of Amazon. If you are ready to level up as an entrepreneur, this season, even though if you're working, if you're employed, you are also an entrepreneur. You need to have an entrepreneurial mindset. You need to have a mindset in which you're innovative, you're creative, and you are finding ways to help solve problems of people. That is something that we all need, something that we need to transition during these times. Also during this pandemic, things are changing, and we need to change, and we need to follow, and we need to be able to catch up and be ahead eventually of all of the things that are happening, so that we remain relevant in this world. Register now and get ready to thrive and experience a financial breakthrough even during this time of pandemic. For more information and assistance, please connect Coach Rezzhel. You see her, Rezzhel Sanchez, or you may message her at 0917-586-1661. All right? Moving on to today's episode, I will be sharing to you mentally strong at work. Yeah, and for those people who are working currently, maybe it's a Saturday, but you're still working right now, that is okay. Give some time here, focus your attention here for the next 30 minutes. Learn with me. tag your friends in there, forward this video link, and invite others to join in the conversation for mental preparedness. On mental preparedness, mentally tough, mentally strong at work is something that we all need, something that we all aspire to have. Because if we are not mentally tough at work, I tell you, people there will eat you. I put that in perspective. People there, we will experience a handful of stress, and we're not mentally strong. It's going to be detrimental to our mental health and also to our mental wellness. And that is something that my heart is I would be able to instill to you. Three things that you can learn out of this time. Something to look forward to. I tell you, it's going to be a powerful day today. And, grab some notebooks in there. If you have a notebook, maybe, or a journal, just start writing. Start writing notes. And if you have any questions, feel free to message us here, and we'll be happy to help you and support you. All right. So if this is the first time you're joining me, if this is the first time you're seeing my face, if this is the first time that you're seeing or listening to me, I am life coach Shaun, the man from Pasig City. I'm a professional certified actively co-create life coach, and I'm also a certified mental health coach from Life Coach Philippines. I am a father, 19 years now. I'm a father. I started early on when I was 19 years old. So 19, and my daughter is 19 years old. So I don't know kung pwedeng tayaan ba yun or something that you can do. But I've started early on in my life as a father. I was a director before when I was 35 years old, and 14 years of my career, well, a decade of my career, I was fortunate enough to be able to move up the corporate ladder, and I was able to achieve a executive role in the call center industry. And right now, I'm a workforce management consultant for one of the biggest consulting IT and consulting company in the world. You know them. That is something I'm connected with, and I'm currently helping them with their call center operations. My experience in the workplace is in call center operations in the BPO industry. So if you have experience in the call center industry, on the BPO industry, or maybe you know someone who has experience there and they're sharing to you some of the stresses and pressures that they have, tag them in there, message this, share this video to them. Let's help them. The call center industry is a high pressured, high stress work, and when we continuously help individuals, strengthen them in their mental health and mental fitness, and make them mentally tough and mentally strong, it makes them enjoy their life more, and the results that they have, that they can continuously be motivated and continue moving forward. For those of you who joined me, this is the first time, one of the things that's special about me is I am not normal. I'm clinically diagnosed with adjustment disorder, and I have depressive mood and anxiety. So the cause of my anxiety is I move my legs up and down, up and down. And also, I have this depressive mood at times. I have emotional dysregulation, and I have a tendency to feel negative emotions to the maximum level. So extreme levels, yan. It leads to problematic behavior, and also at times, suicidal thoughts. You just wanna mawala, gusto mong mawala. But I'm fortunate enough to be continuously being supported by Master Coach A, going through the healing journey and understanding deeply why is it that this is the way that I'm responding, having a deeper understanding there, having the wisdom for me to make right decisions, and for me to be able to continuously stay alive so I can live beautifully. And that is something that Master Coach and I are co-creating, actively co-creating. And it has been 3 months so far, and it's so helpful. I'm super joyful with the results, and I'm super joyful of my progress. It allows me to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. And as a life coach, also, as a professional life coach, I empower men to be mentally fit so that they can stay inspired to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. And what I do as a life coach is I teach and coach men to live, to love, to learn, to laugh, and to leave a legacy. These are the 5 L's that I teach men out there. I teach individual because we cannot live if we cannot love, if we cannot learn, if we cannot laugh. And doing the 4 can allow you and will allow you to leave a legacy in this world. It is something that would inspire you continuously moving forward, because living, I tell you, simple living is a powerful thing. I've learned that most recently because my life is so complex. I've lived in a situation in which, for me, success is being promoted to the top. But I realized that, I had a lot of things in my life that I was trying to solve for, or moving towards to, or getting away from, that it wasn't really what I wanted. And as I've learned, as I got certified as a life coach 3 years ago, I realized that what I want is just very, very simple. It's very, very simple, but it's not easy. I just want peace. I want peace in my heart and peace in my mind, and I'm getting peace. I am living the life that I want. So if you are watching this on a replay, comment in there, type in there hashtag replay, and send us a message if you wish to connect with any of the points that resonates with you during this talk. You may also find the YouTube link where you can watch the replay in this video. If you're looking for past episodes of Brewing Live, it's in the caption of the link below. Click the video in there, follow and subscribe the channel so that you can get notified real time when we go on live. If there are videos in there and becomes available, you can get notified and you can move forward and just enjoy watching us here. All right. So before I begin, let me just acknowledge the presence of all those joining me. Marami po salamat. Thank you. It's a wonderful Saturday afternoon. I hope you're enjoying lunch. If you have food in there that's special to you, you can deliver it my household. No, I'm just kidding. Again, order here at Deep Cup Coffee Republic. If you're still planning what to eat, in your merenda and dinner later, just connect with Coach Rezzhel, and Coach Rezzhel will take your order. Order the mango pie, or order the mango pie. I tell you, you will be amazed of how it tastes. And what I would ask for you when you're eating it, remember a fond memories that you have in your childhood. One of the fond memories that I have is eating in a famous fast food chain here in the Philippines that looks like a bee. Ayan, the bee. O, alam niyo na yan, di ba? All right. Maraming salamat, Coach. My better half, of course. My suitable helper is here, Coach Tindy Hoya, Coach Rezzhel, marami po salamat. Coach Nords, we also have Coach Mao, Master Coach Jasmine, thank you very much for joining. Coach Nords, thank you. Coach Trisha, yon, Coach Trisha is heading the Be Learning Society. She is the one who's doing the community work in there. And again, if you need support, you need help, just message her. Tell her, hey, I'm interested to understand more about the Be Learning Society and how it can change my life. Message Coach Trisha. Hello, Coach Lynn. Maraming salamat. So let's talk about work. Let's talk about stress or work. What are the work-related stress that you have? And what is work-related stress to you? Maybe if you're still working in the corporate world, maybe you've experienced that before, but you're now doing a different thing. What is work-related stress to you? Like, what is one thing that you can remember when you talk about work-related stress, or you think about work-related stress? What is that? What is that thing? Every employee at work and even at home at some point have experienced work-related stress. And when you say at work, a lot of people right now are working from home. Like me, I'm working from home and I experience stress. I'm not exempted. Everyone experiences stress. It's just different things, different measures, different weights. So, but everyone is experiencing stress. And what we need to accept that this is true for our job. What we need to accept that stress at work is something that will happen. We will experience stress at things that you're doing at work, and when there's deliverable, and that is something that we need to start accepting. However, what I would want for you to come in and take a look at things in perspective, that there are two types of stress, and there is eustress and there is distress. Yeah, now maybe you've heard of that. If this is something that you want to conduct in your workplace, just message us here at Teacup Cup Republic. Master Coach Jasmine is conducting Stress 101, and we have had other coaches who also taking the lead on this. Please message us here at Teacup Cup Republic, and we'll be happy to help you, support you, and conduct a Stress 101 class in your workspace, because every one of us needs to be equipped and empowered for us to manage and stress. So there are negative stresses and positive stresses, which is called distress. And when you say negative, when you say stress, it's called a distress. It's a negative stress, and it is something that is beyond our coping mechanism. It means that we're not able to cope that. We don't have the skill yet to be able to cope to that stress level and the knowledge on how to deal with it. That is what distress is all about. It's called stress commonly. And think about, maybe someone has requested for you to create a report, and there maybe a client is asking you to send this, and the client is so aggressive about it. They're pushing you that you need to send it in the next couple hours and so on, and you have time pressures, and that will eventually be distress because you're not able to cope up with it. You feel motivated, you feel exhausted after, and every time you come into work, you're just coming into work because of inertia. You just come into work because you came into work yesterday anyway. And that is something that is not allowing you to have an enjoyable experience at work and a work satisfaction, right? When we experience distress or stress, it also manifests in our physical condition. Like maybe most recently you were experiencing headaches. Maybe your digestive system or issues, you have gassy, a gassy experience in there, or maybe your sleep patterns is not good. You're sleeping less hours, or maybe your sleep, then eventually you get startled because you remember that, hey, you have a report that you need to send, right? And you're thinking about it consistently. These are disturbances in our sleep, and many, many more. So that is what this stress is all about. It can also cause us, when we're constantly in stress, psychological, emotional strains, confusion, anxiety, and eventually depression. So these are the things that you will experience if you're constantly experiencing this stress. And not to mention the impact of the pandemic that we're experiencing right now. It's affecting a handful of people in the way that they live their life and the way that they do their work, and it's adding more stress to the individual. Eustress, on the other hand, which is the flip side of this stress, is a positive stress. It means that it allows you to become a better person. It allows you to grow better, to be better. You're looking forward into positive things, positive, positive heights, and you're able to fulfill your aspirations in life. And eustress is when you're able to cope up with the pressures and challenges and demands of life and at work, and of course, you're able to see that there is benefit for you. You're growing, you're becoming better. Now, during this pandemic, things have changed already. In our mental health, one of the things that has been added, from the other stresses that we have in mental health is COVID-19. So COVID-19 is adding stress or affecting our mental health, because we already have before we're concerned right now we're concerned about the infection of the disease that you have in with COVID-19. You have the lack of health behaviors. We're not able to adapt yet, we're not able to adjust yet. We're in this space right now where some of the people are having challenges adapting to the situation. They're lacking the physical activities that they need to do. They are lacking the knowledge for them to be able to cope up with all of the changes in here. They're impacting with the social connections, because it's changing right now. You have economic problems where people are having challenges with their money, sleeping pattern, nutrition, something that's impacting. The quarantine is also impacting, and these are the things that we all are thinking about right now, and it's causing stress in the things that we do in our life. And according to the 2021 Pulse Asia survey, the Health of Asia Barometer report says that 42% of Filipinos reported experiencing elevated, imagine mo, elevated stress, elevated anxiety, elevated depression as a result of COVID-19. And the National Center for Mental Health Hotline has reported receiving more than double. So it means that more people are calling for support. Pre-pandemic numbers call per month in 2020. So doon pa lang, pre-pandemic pa lang, it's doubled. How much more right now? And dealing with work stress requires mental toughness. And that is what I'm teaching you right now, is how to be mentally tough. Because when you're mentally tough, you're able to manage or handle the stressors that you experience. And mental toughness involves having the ability to cope under pressure. It's, being able to see yourself. You believe in yourself, you're focused toward the things that you do, you're clear on what you need to do and what you need to happen. But of course, there's some challenges and some hindrances in there, but you know how to cope in that. And mental toughness requires rigorous training, requires preparation for you to be effective. And that is okay. Don't think about it. Okay, coach, how do I prepare for this, and so on and so forth? Help is available. We are here and we can support you. You don't have to worry that with that. It's not overnight. It takes some time, but I tell you, with practice, eventually you will experience, that way of responding positively in the way that you see stress and pressures of life. Here, I'm going to share to you three mental skills that you can start developing and practice and train. Three mental skills that you can start developing and practice and train. The first one is create process goals. Yeah, and that is one mental skill that you can start developing, practicing, is to create process goals. And this is about being able to set goals clearly and succinctly. Very clear yung goal mo. You know the reason why you're doing it. You understand your why it matters to you. These are the things that will help you maintain your motivation, your desire to meet your targets. If you have targets every single day at work, if you have targets in your personal life, these are the things that we need to continuously become motivated. And when you are able to create process goals, then you're able to experience progress and result. And the experience that you have and the result that you have strengthens your confidence levels, and eventually it will increase your self-belief in the way that you see yourself. And when setting goals, make sure that you begin with the end in mind. As I said a while ago, when you set goals, you must be clear of the why that you have. It needs to be clear. It needs to be, it needs to be in a space where you're able to paint that picture of what that goal like is for your life, how that goal will change your life, how it feels like, smells like, tastes like, how it looks like. You're able to have a clear picture with that. And having clear goals allows you to be intentional about the kind of experiences and the kind of relationship that you want to create, you want to build, or you want to leave behind it. And one of the reasons why a handful of people are disappointed with the result that they have in their life and in their work, because of the lack of clarity. And this is where life coaching would empower you to gain clarity of what you need to do. You are clear about the expectations that you have, rather than expecting yourself and other people to be like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but eventually you get disappointed. That is something that we're clarifying as life coach, so that you can see how is it to live a more satisfied life. You remove the dissatisfaction and focus on how you can create a satisfied life. So that is the first one. Number two, mental skills that you can start developing is positive self-talk. Our work, all of the work that we do have many facets in there, many facets of stress that might be coming from. It can be your boss, it can be other people, it can be the work that you do, it can be, the transportation if you're going through work because you're thinking about, maybe you're gonna get COVID-19. This is something that all has facet on stress, with stress. And when we encounter different emotions, when we encounter different thoughts, it can occupy the way that we think and our mind as well. And it makes it cluttered, and we start focusing on negative things because there is no longer a space for you to be able to think clearly. So imagine if your brain or if your mind is cluttered right now, there's a lot of different things that you're happening in there, and you're not able to let go of some of the things or park that. I tell you, it's gonna affect you. And clutters in our minds consume us, consumes our energy, consumes our mental energy and physical energy, which eventually leads to an experience of anxiety or depression. So instead of us thinking about the negative situations, the negative problems that's affecting us, it's best to start shifting towards, positive thinkings, because constantly thinking about negative things is harshful for you. It's going to be a harsh thing. We're harsh to ourselves, and it's not helping us become more healthy. And shifting slowly to positive self-talk encourage individuals to focus on what is working. Yeah, that is really the main theme of talking or positive self-talk, because you're able to focus on what's working right now and what are the things that you can develop and do better in the future. Because when we continue to stay positive, when our self-talk is positive, it enables us to create neural pathways in our mind. Yeah, that makes connection in there, or the brain functions, that allows us to see things positively rather than the negative thinking. So when you're able to connect that neural pathways in there, and we'll talk about that in the future, the neural pathways, if you're able to connect that, you're more able to see things in perspective, in a greater perspective, in a much positive perspective. When we think negatively, however, it impacts the neural pathways and our brain connections in there, which confuses the brain. So if you are experiencing times when you feel confused, you don't know what to do, that is associated to feeling of anxiety that's to disrupt your performance, then that is something that we need to start taking a look at, start unpacking so that you know how is it that your experiences is affecting you and how you're responding with it so that you can respond better. Remember that a clear mind space, if you want a clear mind space, you need to start decluttering that first, moving all of the things that's not serving you, the thoughts that are not serving you, so that you can focus on your greater purpose. So that is the second. Number three, mental excuse me, number three, mental skills that you can start developing is resilience. Yan. When workers are resilient, they're able to cope up with the pressures and stresses of their life and the work that they do. They see adversity as an opportunity to grow. Yan. It's continuous improvement because they have desire to complete certain tasks because they know that they're growing. And growing and seeing that you're motivated, that you're progressing, doesn't mean that this is gonna be a big thing. No, you can focus on just small little steps, small little wins. That is something that's worth celebrating. Thank you, Coach Marife, for joining me this wonderful afternoon. And being resilient means that in a pace of demands and pressure of work, you are still in control. You know that you can still control, you can still manage yourself, and you can have positive results. And when you are practicing being resilient, it improves your ability to cope with your physical and mental demands. It's two, it's physical demands and mental demands on as we continue around and practice this. So if you take a look at the three mental skills that I've shared to you, it's called CPR. Create process goals, positive self-talk, and resilience. CPR. So just remember CPR, that's something that will help you so that you can do better and respond better in better ways for you to be mentally tough and mentally fit at work. Do not underestimate the power of exercising and practicing mental toughness. This is something that you can practice. Something that you can do. This is something of an exercise that you can continuously doing, and you can start basically by taking care of yourself first. Ikaw muna, by investing on mental models. I've shared a while ago, mental models are the way that we see things, the way that we process things, the way that things work, so that you can utilize this mental model for you to respond in ways that allows you to thrive in your life. And that is something that I've said that you want to take advantage of. Please message Coach Trisha Carino in there. Message her, just ask her, how can mental model help me with my mental health, with my anxiety and depression? These are the things that you can start utilizing, implementing in your day-to-day activities, which I know and I'm sure that will benefit you. Mental models will allow you to be aware, will allow you to acknowledge things, and allow you to take action so that you can shift and respond positively in different situations. It's all about action rather than reaction. Action is empowering, reaction is crippling, because reaction means that other people triggers you and you respond back. Action is you being intentional about how you will responding because you know what experiences and relationship you want to create. For those of you who are business owners, if you are leaders in the workplace, I am encouraging you to really start implementing mental toughness training at work, mental toughness programs at work, because of the demands and stresses and the pressures in the employees. Employees these days are being challenged with the demands. I work. I tell you, I see that. And that is something that I'm helping individuals out there so that we can train them to be mentally tough, that they can start really thinking about things and they don't decline. Their mental health doesn't decline, because when you start declining your mental health, I will tell you everything will be affected in there. And when you're able to empower and equip people, they have a stronger mindset. They can think more rationally. They can support the business, they can support other people, and their overall well-being is something that they can continue to maintain because they are mentally strong. And if you are interested, if you are in need of support, and if you've explored a lot of options already but you feel that the people are not really getting the result, maybe it's a short-term result but you want a long-term result, we are ready. Help is available here. Let us know if you are an individual as well, or if you're needing of support. I would like to invite you to avail of my Silver Lining coaching program. By digging deep on the understanding what is really important to you, this program will allow you to finally identify the goals that keeps you inspired and motivated. So imagine that it's clear to you what keeps you inspired and motivated. It also allows you to plan out how you will intentionally take action, how you will identify the obstacles that might be sabotaging your success, and create action plans in an effective way and efficient way. So effective and efficient. This is something that you can do. Plus, you will also get a list of what you would, the things that gives you joy, the things that gives you bliss in your life. It sparks, the life that you have and gives you hope and becoming a better version that before. Is something that you want to avail. If you want to explore that, just message me or connect with us here at the CACC Republic, and we'd be happy to help you as you journey along. All right. Thank you for joining me today and supporting the advancement of mental fitness. Mental preparedness talk at Decap Copy Republic every Saturday at 4 p.m. is back, and we are back starting November 13. Wow. Looking forward to that this Saturday. That's going to be this coming next Saturday. Next Saturday, November 14th. Join us. Come on, join us. Learn this. I would tell you, when you are equipped, it makes life far, far, far more enjoyable. We're back. If you are interested about trauma and ways to heal as well, I invite you to please attend us with the Trauma Masterclass series. Trauma is something Master Coach has taught us 100% of the people are experiencing trauma. And 100% of the people, when this trauma are activated, it hinders you from living the life that you want and achieving your goals. And this is something that you can start overcoming. You can start understanding and putting in action plans for you to become better. Please join us on November 12th. This is the next class. Join us. Where Master Coach A will focus on 6 big emotions being hijacked by your amygdala. Emotions is something that when it's triggered, it hinders us. It freezes us. But when we understand that and we're able to have a deeper understanding of how this trauma is impacting us and impacting other people, we are more intentional about these decisions that we make and the things that we say and the behaviors that we have. If you are interested, please connect with us. And if you are someone who also wants to become a certified life coach like me, please connect with us. If you want to be a service provider as a life coach or a mental health coach, connect with Coach Rezzhel through 0917-586-1661 to know more about the Co-Actively Co-Create Life Coach Certification Program by Master Coach A. We are now a CPD accredited. It's a CPD accredited certification course, and it's 40 units. And I tell you, if that is something that you're looking forward to, if we want to change the way you're doing things, life coaching is the space for you. It helps you have better relationship with yourself, have better relationship with other people, have better relationship with your family, your spouse, your parents, your children, and even God. I tell you, it just strengthens it. And that is something that you want to take advantage of. Come on, join us and be part of what we are doing. Also, we're open for mental health certification. We're accepting application for internship program, but it's limited seat. Join us. I'm going to be your classmate. Join us. Have the reservation with Coach Rezzhel, and contact her 0917-586-1661. All right? Maraming salamat for joining me. Join us back again tomorrow, same time and same digital space for episode 130. It's going to be Coach Orville, and his topic is going to be listen to music and sing along. Ayan, listen to music and sing along. I do that as well when I play here in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I play a music, and it allows me to just enjoy the moment. Join us, Decap Copy Republic and Brewing Live. Brewing Live is every single day at 12 noon. So if you are looking for more contents, utilize the search function here in Facebook and also in YouTube. If you're looking for a different content, just let us know. Message us here at Decap Copy Republic, and we'll be happy to help you. Decap Copy Republic is located inside Pioneer Center compound, or widely known as PC. We are just across Bayanihan Center in Pioneer Road, corner Brixton and United Streets in Capitolio, Pasig City. And once again, this is life coach Shaun, the man from Pasig City, mentally fit to serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. This is us in the Philippines. Marami pong salamat. Labang boom, labang boom, labang boom. Thank you, everyone. See you tomorrow. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.